Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Tyler Flowers will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Set to deal on 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Granderson going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Nick Markakis will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Now batting.
Number 7 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Danny Swanson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ballgame. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs. But at least now you've got a little bit of breathing room.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy. They start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Austin Barnes is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Grounded to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Curtis Granderson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Danny Santana will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Danny Santana.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
center fielder, number 11.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down,
Season2017.
you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he swings at the first pitch and sends a chopper out to short. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Brandon Phillips will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Matt Kemp will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Tony Watson will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
Tony Watson.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back in standing. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the ninth from Turner Field. Sam Freeman will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Freeman.
Tony Watson will be announced here, but I'd be surprised if he gets an opportunity to swing the bat leading off the inning. Logan Forsythe will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Jose Ramirez will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Inciarte. One away. Justin Turner steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
He's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Cody Bellinger comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Yasiel Puig will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kemp ranging back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves nothing. Tony Cingrani will come in and pitch now.
For the Dodgers, number 54, Tony Cingrani.
Freddie Freeman will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a ball 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Granderson has it in his tracks, 1 out. Tyler Flowers will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Cingrani pauses. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Nick Markakis makes
Nick
his way to the plate,
Markakis.
needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partner.